My name is Dr. Kimberlee Woods with Mystical Awakenings. Tonight's topic is victim versus empowerment, victimhood. It's not an easy topic. Just say it from the start. Nobody wants to think of themselves as a victim, and yet many of us have felt over and over again like we are a victim. Many, many times we feel like we're in a place where we have no choice. Oftentimes people talk about their jobs like, well, I have to stay. They don't feel like they have any choice. I have to stay to pay my bills. I have to stay for my kids. I have to stay because. If you look at your life right now, is there any place in your life right now where you feel like you don't have a choice? And if you feel like you don't have a choice, then what happens at that point is you begin to go down a road of feeling like a victim, feeling helpless. And the only way out of this sense of helplessness, of what we would call victimhood, towards empowerment, is beginning to understand that you always, and I mean always, have a choice. No, Kim, that's not possible. There really is no other choice. There really are other choices. It's just that those choices oftentimes we feel are not favorable. And oftentimes we do not know our power to create another outcome other than the one that we believe is before us. We have forgotten, or we do not know, that we are creator gods. So if you are feeling like a victim, then I want you to think about it from this perspective. Everything in life, I said in the last podcast, serves as a lesson. But I'm going to go one step further. Everything in your life is something that you have either chosen before coming here. You chose your parents, even if they were difficult. You chose primary situations in your life, even if they don't seem favorable or you were hurt in some way. Or if something's happening in your life right now that is not favorable, that you have agreed to this on some level in your contract before coming here, that you would allow this to happen for lessons to come into your life to learn from. Because this is what we've all agreed to as a collective. We've agreed as a collective that we would all be gaining this experience. All of these experiences would come to us so that we could learn these lessons, put them in the collective consciousness, and raise our awareness to gain mastery in this dimension. So if you think now that everything is in your life because you have either chosen it ahead of time or have said yes to it now, it's no longer what someone is doing to you. It's what you have either chosen or allowed for yourself. That means there is no longer a perpetrator. There is no boss that's making you do something. There is no parent that made you feel a certain way. And what now comes next is what we would call full responsibility. It means that you are fully responsible for what's happening in your life. So if you don't like your life, if you don't like how it feels, if you don't like the direction that it's going in, if you don't like the place that you're working or the people that you are associating with, then you get to change it. One of the primary principles in Kabbalah is that you learn to be the master of your ship. You are the one that makes the direction for where your ship goes. You are in charge. You are the master of your ship. So we no longer now are in this place of things happening to us. We're in this place of taking full responsibility. And as you learn to take full responsibility, you learn this isn't about the other person. It's not about what they're doing. It's about me. What are my choices now for my life? What is it that I want to create, and how do I go about creating that? Now that, I could talk about many different podcasts about how to become and how to be the most powerful creator God that you can be in this moment to create that life that you want, that life of your dreams. where you learn to now step outside of yourself as an observer and say, look what's going on. I wonder why this is happening. What lesson am I bringing into my life to learn? You learn it and you shift, and then you move on from there. This is the part of what it means now to be empowered as an observer and a creator of your life, rather than someone who feels like or operates from a place of no choice. You always have another choice. My name is Dr. Kimberlee Woods. I'm with Mystical Awakenings at MysticalAwakeningsInc.com. Have a great night.